There's often misconception when it comes to how people live their life. Instagram, TikTok, and all the social media giants decoded human behavior and took massive advantage. The terrifying reality is that more people who use these apps are consumers instead of producers. Taking out the phone presents us to a new view of the picture-perfect lifestyles we present our lives to be. It gives us a small dopamine rush and keeps us hooked to keep scrolling. Social media giants know this and created infinite scroll to keep us hooked as long as they can. What's more spooky, they put us into category based on the things we engage with most. For example, if I like MMA, boxing and sports, that's what's going to show up more and more on my page. They will also show me ads based on my interest to keep their cut. Let's be real here. Most people would often stop and look at a nice piece of ass than learn to play the guitar on Instagram. It's how our brains are built. Reach out for the dopamine rush as fast as possible without any given effort. This being said, the most famous pages are meme pages, models, and comedy. And as long as we engage with them, we will be stuck in this endless loop of infinite, unproductive scroll. Hours turn into days, days turn into months and years, and life goes by in a blink of an eye. Hey chumps, Nick here, and the reason why I made this short trailer was because there was a large part of my life where I was stuck in the same loop. The easy solution was to point fingers and blame people and all these social media giants for my failure, but at the end of the day, they're doing exactly what every successful owner would like to do for their business, to create successful business. Take our natural interest, show us more of that, and put few ads there to profit from us. The short solution is very simple. Unlock the phone, delete all the apps, and voila. No more ads, no more social media, no more giants. But the problem is that majority of people have Instagram accounts, they have Facebook accounts, and they have TikTok accounts. And the fact is that majority of people meet and connect on these social networks. And it's highly likely that some of your friends and family have Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok accounts. Now, the reason why I explain all of this is because we often fall in the trap thinking that everyone else lives these fairy tale lives. Always on vacation, never working, and there is a comment on almost every picture. Oh my god, I love you so much, you're so pretty. I love my husband, I love my wife. No, let's stop with this nonsense. None of our lives look like that. Even on YouTube, as I was scrolling to come up with an inspiration about a day in the life videos, I saw that these big, gigantic channels and smaller channels too show their perfect daily routines, like the healthiest of the healthiest breakfast. They never skip leg day, they always exercise. This doesn't happen every day. People don't wake up every day at 5, 6 o'clock, especially not self-employed. They don't work out every day. They don't have the healthiest of the healthiest breakfasts. They just live more focused lives with a slight correction of the daily habits. There's no paparazzi following them to catch the perfect walk or facial expression. We wake up, groom, brush our teeth because our breath is an instant death to others. And as much as we like to show these perfect days and perfect daily routines, they're not. And I think we should normalize being normal human being again. So I think I owe you chumps a video of how my morning looks like. And no, what I'm about to show you, it's not like that every single morning. Some days I instantly go out for a run. Some days I skip drinking water because I don't want to miss my flight. We are not robots, we are human beings. While it's okay to have your own daily schedules and routines, we do slack sometimes. Except for Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. I don't know if those people are even human at all. So here's how my morning looks like. And for the sake of the boredom presented in this video, I have to add some background music to make it more beautiful. So, this is what I usually eat for the past 2 months. I love this breakfast and it gives me enough energy for the next 2 hours. Usually in this smoothie I put frozen berries, oats, cinnamon, I put some chia seeds, peanut butter, cashew milk, banana, and 1 date. Sometimes I make an omelet. Sometimes I eat an apple, so it's not set in stone to what I eat or what I do every single morning. So, let's make this smoothie. Delicious. So, I almost always plan the day ahead. If I didn't plan the day before, I plan it right after I drink this smoothie. This way I know exactly what I should be doing. I don't invent hot water here. I just write simple tasks and then I get creative when I do the actual work. But there are some ground rules to how I do the planning. The first rule is to have something that works my body. The second rule is to have a task that activates my mind. And the last rule is to always do one hard task. I call hard task writing a script because it takes me 2 or 3 hours of active creative work to finish an entire script. Also, I categorize in hard tasks filming this video from scratch because it takes a lot of creative involvement and energy as well. For example, here's what I write down. Create 2 TikTok videos. Then I write down exercise. Then read for 30 minutes. Write a script or film A-roll plus B-roll. One hard task. And I always aim to do an X amount of funds in the day. For example, $200 profit. Once the plan is over, I know exactly what I should be doing and I scatter these things throughout the entire day. I used to plan everything with time slots, but I noticed I get burnout easily if I do. So sometimes I exercise early in the morning. Sometimes I do the hardest tasks first. I don't have exact time schedule when I do what, but I aim to finish all the work before 6 or 7 p.m. I personally feel best when I exercise first thing in the morning, then do some reading, and then do the work for my business. But this is not always feasible because I have some US clients that keep me awake late at night. Then I came with a rule. As long as I do these things before 6 and 7 p.m. and finish all the tasks assigned, I consider the day a success. When the first part of work is finished, I usually want to grab a cup of coffee with my friends. So let's get a cup of coffee. So, once I finish work, I grab a cup of coffee with my friends. It relaxes me from everything I do because I am my own employee. I have to do the creative part. I have to do the taxes. I have to do the videos, the editing, everything. I get burnout easily if I don't chill out. So this creates the perfect balance for me. I don't grab a cup of coffee every single day. I do this a few times a week. And if I don't, I usually play a couple of games on Titan Arena. So everything I say I do every day, I don't. Take every information you hear with a grain of salt. Once I finish a cup of decaf, I'm back home to work in an hour. The work continues again, and again. If I didn't do the hard task before, I'll do it right after that cup of coffee. Next thing, I usually exercise at home or go for a run. Wow! Ooh, time for a cold shower now, even though outside it's -2 degrees. Let me check. Yeah, -2, real feel -5. Wish me luck. Shit. So, the last thing I want to do when I finish work is brain chill, as I would like to call it. Some days I scroll through interesting NFT projects. I engage with a community. Sometimes I watch a movie. And by the way, I watched Spider-Man Homecoming yesterday. And the movie was awesome. If you're an Avengers fan, watch it immediately. And when I usually chill, I get the best ideas for videos or ideas for my business. I saw a very funny quote the other day, and the quote was, I stopped working from 9 to 5 And I will work all day, and it really hit bullseye to the lifestyle we are trying to lead as entrepreneurs slash wannabe business owners. Yeah, this is my day. There are no highlights, no spotlights, no pictures of beach in Bahamas with caption "Throwback Thursday, I miss this place." And believe me, this is how most of my days look like. The great part, however, is that when we do these habits over a longer period of time, they reap results. Without these small habits that look insignificant in the greater scheme of things, we can never achieve anything greater. I know it looks boring and sometimes even discouraging when we face difficulties. Like me filming this whole video without battery in one of my microphones, then doing it all over again. But these are the obstacles we have to overcome. But no matter what is the cause for a failure, you see, the microphone fell down. I have to redo this all over again. Most of the times it's our fault. Sometimes it's circumstance. But no matter what happens, no matter what is the reason for our failed attempt, there is one thing we cannot waste, and it's our persistence when we face difficulties. If we have it in us to never ever give up, no matter what happens, our fault or not, we can come up as winners always in the end. Believe it or not, I've been working on this channel for more than a year now, and I made $30 total. $30. And I don't count the money I spent on my gear, on this camera, on this microphone, this light, which was over 2.5K. But I know that this year or the next one, I will gain 50 or even 100,000 subscribers, and I will make this my main source of income, helping you guys while you help me fulfill my passion. Thank you, chums, for being here through the whole video, looking at my boring recurring days. If you like this video, which I doubt you did, make sure to tap that like button below to help me spread videos like this even more. Also, if you want to see more of these videos, make sure to subscribe. See you, chums, in the next video here.